Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash, and this is Weekly Recap. Yeah, we ain't done one of these in a few months, have we? Quite a few people in the comments saying what happened to Weekly Recap. I just kind of got burnt out on it, was the main thing. I had a lot going on in life, buying a new truck and, just trying to operate the business and being home as much as possible for the holidays. And it just kind of fell by the wayside, to be honest about it. But we're back. I know a lot of people want to see it. I'm going to try to get back into the schedule of it, but I don't know if it'll be one like for every single week. I'm not skipping bad weeks by no means. I mean, you guys know, hell, I put it out there when I don't make money. So this week is from the beginning of February 2024. So if you're watching in the future, smash that like button for me. I'd much appreciate it. And this is in the new truck. Things going well, so enjoying it. I'm enjoying the new truck. But let's talk about what I've been doing. So this, like I said, is the first week of February. One pick out of Minnesota, 2 drops. It had a drop in St. Louis, and then the rest of it went to Texas. So if you don't know, I like to go Minnesota out and back. That's kind of my thing, is just churn a run, come back, spend some time at the house. I don't want trucking to become a real lifestyle for me. It's more of a job. I just try to make the most amount of money I can for the family and then be there with them to enjoy the fruits of the labor. And that's what I do. That's how I set it up, and that's how I want it. So if you do something different, that's fine. I'm not telling you this is how you should do it. By no means do I try to tell people what to do. So, just take it for what it is. It's information I put out there to help people just understand where the market's at. If they're wondering, you should not build your business just from what I say here. You should have lots of influences when you're, formulating a plan to start a business. And these are no way to brag or complain. It just is what it is. They're just numbers. They should not make you emotional. This is what happened to me, so it shouldn't affect your emotions. And that's the way I see it. That's the way I do it. I much appreciate you guys watching and people, wanting to see weekly recap. I kind of thought people maybe were getting tired of it, but a lot of people wanted to see it, so we're back here, and here we go. So like I said, 1 pick out of Minnesota, 2 drops, St. Louis, and the rest went down to Texas. That load had 170 deadhead miles on it, 1312 loaded miles for 1482 total. It weighed 41,000 pounds, and it was 28 degrees start and stop, which was nice because that's about what the temperature was outside most of the run. So we were sipping reefer fuel on that one. And that load paid $5,600. And then we picked up in Arkansas, deadheaded up to Arkansas, 212 deadhead miles. I mean, just what it is. Hang around to the end. We'll talk about deadhead and all. So 212 deadhead miles up to get that. 856 loaded miles going into Wisconsin on that one. And I put another little trip on at the end of the week, but it didn't. It would have made it an 8-day week. This is a 6-day week. That load in to Wisconsin delivered on a Sunday. So then I picked up another load on Monday that was a straight through. It delivered on Tuesday morning. So that would have made it 8-day. I just dropped it off. It's I'm not here to make these numbers look impressive. I'm just trying to be as real with you as I can here. So this is a 6-day week. This is a Monday to Sunday delivery. And technically, I could have went ahead and done some more things on Sunday, but you know how it is picking up loads in a low volume market on a Sunday. Most of the time, you just wait until Monday. So I picked up a run from out of Illinois back to Minnesota, and that finished out like the run. But I left that little $1,100 thing off the end because I where I went to school, weeks aren't 9 days, 8 days. It's so that's what it is. But anyway, the load out of Arkansas back up to Wisconsin was 19,000 pounds, 26 degrees start and stop. So had a start and stop all week, and it's nice because that's kind of what the temperature was outside. So that makes it real nice. And That load paid $23.50 on that one, $2,350. Solid week in my opinion. I would run this run over and over and over if they would let me. And honestly, I think for this kind of money, I would probably just run the 300 miles empty back to the house and be home on Sunday night, get a night at the house, be ready to go again Monday morning if I could do this consistently, but it's not as consistent as, it's not as consistent as that. So I just have to take what I can get. But overall, a banger of a week for me. I've been in that like $6,000 range for the last month or so. So this one really, it's a huge improvement when you can get that gross to come up like that. Total gross for the week was $7,950 total gross. My 80% of that is $6,360. And we come over here and let's talk mileage. 2550 all miles for the week, 2,550 every mile the truck turned. 2,168 loaded miles, 382 empty miles. That's probably like 15%. I didn't do the math on it, but it's ballpark probably 15%. Now, when you're getting better paying freight, who really cares about the deadhead, right? Freight pays enough, It's like if it all averages out, it all averages out. So let's talk about what it averaged out to. So per mile, we're 312 all miles, 250 a mile, my 80%. So to the truck made 250 a mile, and loaded mile was 367 a loaded mile. Yeah, good times there. Glad to get that. And then let's talk about expenses. The new truck is very fuel efficient. It's got the APU. It's got a bunk heater. It just sips fuel at like 65 mile an hour. So good times. Probably averaged 8.1, somewhere in there on this run, which I'll take because I'm going to say about a third of those miles were through the back roads of Texas and Arkansas. a lot of that was U.S. highway and state routes. So I was happy with that fuel economy. Let's see, 1365 I spent on diesel fuel. Be sure to check out my partner's ES Advantage if you want to get your fuel costs down. There'll be an ad at the end and a link down below if you want more about info on that. $81 in reefer fuel. Yeah, that start and stop, boy, that's the way to be. That is the way to be. I spent $40 on DEF fluids, $14 on a scale. I did scale that first load out, and $10 on toll. I think I paid one toll. It was like $9 and some change. It was the South Bolette there in Illinois, going up 39. I paid that one. Other than that, stayed away from tolls for the week. And then that leaves me $15.10 in variable costs there. Let's go over to talk about the breakdown of it. You bring over my 6360 that the truck turned, the 80%. 1510 of that comes right off for the variable expenses. That leaves me 4850 left over, and then I put 500 of that to the maintenance account. Hopefully we can get that maintenance account built back up. My last truck was really eating that maintenance account alive. Had me worried there toward the end. I was like having to go into just regular savings to get some of those repairs done. So sometimes 500 a week ain't enough, but hopefully with the newer truck, the only thing the new truck's probably going to need in the springtime, I'm probably going to need to put a set of steers on it. And other than that, other than like oil changes and things of that nature, we're probably going to be okay, with that maintenance account. I'm going to start getting my oil changes done at our shop. That way I can save on that because I can get that done there now that they're buying oil, in bulk. So we're getting it really cheap. So basically all I have to do is buy the filters, and the oil's dirt cheap. So hopefully that helps with the maintenance account a little bit, and the work will be done correctly instead of taking it to these big truck stop chains that like to leave your oil filter housing cap half off and flies off going down the road. Hey, I've told that story 100 times. I still ain't over it though. I promise you that. 500 to the maintenance account, 4350 left to do what I have to do. It's a damn good week for me. I'll take these every single time. I haven't done the numbers exactly with the new truck, but even with the truck payment and all, my business fixed cost, I'm gonna ballpark this, so don't hold me to this in a court of law. But I'm about probably between like 26 and 2800 in my fixed cost for my business. So, I try to keep those fixed costs as low as possible. But with a new truck payment in there, it is what it is. We'll get her paid off soon. But that I like that because that 1 week right there damn near takes care of the whole month fixed cost, and I still get to pay myself, close to what I pay myself. So, real nice, good week. Fuel cost was 54 cents a mile. If you're wondering for the week, 54 cents a mile fuel cost. And there it goes, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Weekly Recap. If you like Weekly Recap, be sure to smash that like button. Leave me a comment down there and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Come join me for a live show. Love doing those. Those are lots of fun. Come hang out with me. We'll talk all things trucking, do some jaw jacking, and that's about all I got for you right now. So be sure to take care of each other out there. And remember, people are more important than trucking. Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back. They'll take all your information and you'll be in the network.